so you can see the importance. All right, there's always 3 or 4 systems of equations generally on the test. All right, so I need you to concentrate. Everybody look up now. All right, if for whatever reason you couldn't get it working, all right, make sure you find someone that can help you. All right, do that. But I want you to stop, and we're going to get started on the SATs. All right, so here we go with number 1. What is the solution to the system of equations? All right. Now, one of the things they like to do is does everybody see how they put it out of order here? All right, they put 2y minus x. All right, so let's review. I want everybody to write down 3x plus 4y equals negative 23, and then negative x plus 2y equals negative 19. Then I want someone to try to remember, how do I solve this system of equations? How do I solve that system? What would be a good way? Tell me, good for you. How about positive 3? The reason why you want to be positive, listen, hear me, listen. The reason why you want positive 3 is because you want these to cancel, right? Oh. Remember that now? So they have to be opposite signs. They have to be opposite signs. All right? So here we go. So what we're going to do is put parentheses around it now and multiply it by 3. So then you end up with negative 3x plus 6y equals negative 57. You agree with that? Everybody okay? Now we're just going to bring the other one down. All right. Copy, paste. Now we can draw a line underneath it. And what happens to the x's now, guys? They cancel. So what's 6y and 4y? 10y equals negative 80. Does everybody agree with that? So y equals negative 8. Now my question to you guys, do I have to figure out what x is? Hello? Do I have to figure out what x is? No. No, because? Thank you. There you go. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you very much, buddy. So again, we know the answer is B. The reason we know the answer is B is because there's only one y value that's negative 8. All right, does everybody see that? Jack, is that coming back? Good. All right, now come on, guys. One more test. You got a chance to do better. All right. Anybody have any questions with it? All right, let's go. Number 2. Lots of work. Now, this one's annoying just simply because there's decimals. Do I agree? All right, but because we have calculators, it's not really that big of a deal. All right, however, we don't really need a calculator right now. Look up. All right. It says in the equation above, B and C represent the price per pound in dollars of beef and chicken, respectively, X weeks after July 1st during last summer. What was the price per pound of beef when it was equal to the price per pound of chicken? So I want to know, when was the price equal? So what do you think I have to do here? It's not as obvious. What do I have to do? Come on. No. What's true about the price of beef and chicken? They're going to be what? In dollars? Yes. What are they going to be? Come on, guys. X. Look right here. What was the price per pound of beef when it was what? Equal to the price of chicken. So this is beef. This is chicken. What's true about the beef and chicken price right now? They're not equal. So how do I figure out when they are equal? I want to know when the beef and chicken are equal. So how about you? Go ahead, Aiden. Thomas, help me. I'm on number 2, Thomas. Aiden, do you know? I'm not sure what you're saying. It wants to know when the prices are what? This is the price. This is the price. What can I do to those two values, to those two equations? They are what? Come on, what's the key word? They are what? Equal. So what can I do to this price and this price? Set them what? Equal. They're equal. Right? Come on now. Again, I know this SAT question is a little bit harder, but does that make sense? They want to know when the prices are equal. So if I want to know when the prices are equal, I set them what? Equal to each other. The chicken and the beef are equal. So we set these equal to each other. All right, so everybody do that on their everybody do that on their paper. So I have right now 1.75 plus 0.40x is equal to 2.35 plus 0.25x. Because they are equal. Now, what's 40 cents minus 25 cents? 15 cents. Thank you. 0.15x is equal to. Now, what's $2.35 minus $1.75? No. $2 minus $2.35. Come on, guys. I'm not doing all the work. All right, I'm asking you a simple question. What's 235 minus 175? And let's say you have no clue. Let's say you don't know how to add and subtract. What does your calculator? That's embarrassing. Come on, get out your calculator if you don't know how to subtract. Come on, I'm not going to do all the work and then you're going to be upset with yourself on Friday because you can't do any of the problems. Because all you did was write down the answers. What was it? How are you getting 65? How much? 0.6. Thank you. 0.6. Now, how do I solve that? Divide. Tell me what x equals. I don't think so. X equals 4. Thank you. So x equals 4. Everybody see that?
I don't understand how you got
It's all it is. It's right here, kiddo. This equation is this right here. The second equation that's equal to is this right here. Well, because it says they're equal. They're equal. The prices are equal. This represents the price of beef, and this represents the price of what? And what does it say is true? They're equal. So I just said the two prices equal to each other.
Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter what side it goes on which one. I didn't know that was your question. You understand it now, right? That's a good question. Good job. All right, you understand me now? All right. Now, x equals 4 is what? Not the price. That's right. You plug it in. Now, which one's easy? Here. Because what's 4 quarters? $1 plus 2.35. $3.35, which is D. All right, which is D. Correct answer, D. Thomas, you with me on that? Now, does everybody understand what I'm saying? We have a test on Friday, right? And if all you're doing is writing down the numbers, it's not going to help. All right, speak up. All right, when you don't know something, go. I plugged 4 in for x. I took this 4 and I plugged it in here for x. And that gives you the price. Yes. Very good. No. And you know what? Listen to me. Here's Aiden. I'm trying to teach him something. I'm trying to teach everybody something. But listen, Thomas, you hear me? He asked me a question. Does it matter? Well, let's say, Aiden, I didn't know. Why not just take your calculator out and plug it into both equations and see what happens? You see what I'm saying? Now you learned something. I didn't have to tell you anything. Where's your calculator at? Oh, you have to actually take it out. So again, you're just copying down information. It's not helping. I don't know what you're doing.
Why didn't you divide by 0.15?
I did. What's 0.6 divided by 0.15?
Never mind, I did it wrong.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Totally good. You did 0.15 divided by 6. Or 0.6. I know exactly what you did. Hurry up. All right, guys, let's try to do better. On number 3, I just feel like everybody should be able to do that. Now, what's the question, though? What is the what?
Value of
X. So I need to eliminate the what?
Y.
Everybody eliminate the y. Try to eliminate the y. Let's go. 30 seconds. Chop, chop. Hubble, you with me today? You all right, Thomas? Mr. Brennan, what are you doing back there? Solving for y or solving for x. Come on, guys. Noah, how are you doing?
Good.
All right, someone tell me, what do I have to multiply? Say, which one? By? You're awesome. Multiply the top by -2. All right? Multiply the top by -2. All right? So when I do that, I get -2x minus 2y equals 18. X plus 2y equals -25. And so what happens here? What's -2x plus x? Say it. Negative x. These guys cancel. What's 18 minus 25? 18 minus 25, somebody help him. -7. So x equals what? So x equals 7. Come on, that wasn't that hard. All right? It's not that bad. All right? Any issues? Mia, you good now? Good, come on.
How did you get -x? Because you
-2 plus 1. Right? See it now. Good job. Come on. Ask questions when you don't know. Ask questions. Aiden, you good now? Come on now. You all right? Do you have your answer to that problem? Because oh, you broke it. All right, get out a sheet of paper then and write them down. Come on, I can't have you staring. I'm trying to get you into Jesuit and you're staring. That's not how you're supposed to act. Well, what work are you doing? Okay, Aiden, you understand what I'm saying. I don't want any excuses, right? No, man, this is what a good student does. Good student improvises. You know, she doesn't have her iPad. I let her borrow mine. I don't care that you don't have your stuff. But you got to figure out your problem and fix it. All right, that's the deal. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm trying to make you a better student. All right, number 4. All right, this one's kind of ugly. A food truck sells salads for $6.50 and drinks for $2. The food truck's revenue for selling a total of 209 salads was $836.50. Somebody set this up. Good job. I want you to try. Good for you.
you get 50 x.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, plus
Mhm.
$2 y
Good job.
equals
Wow, Noah, wow, look at you. Very nice. See, come on, man, you got this. All right, now I need the other equation. Do you know the other equation?
Not
Take a shot at it. Now, listen, you used this, and you used this.
would it be 650?
Nope, no, because what does 209 represent?
Then how about
That's right. So it would just be
uh,
x plus y equals 209.
okay.
Right? Right? Because x and y represents the solids and the sodas. What? Yeah, listen to me. Listen to me. Does it say it sold 209 salads, guys? No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that it sold 209 salads, does it? It sold what? Salads and the drinks together was 209. You with me? And again, that's an English thing. You got to just be careful. All right. Everybody happy with that? Everybody good? Okay. Now it says how many salads. So I need to eliminate the what? I need to eliminate the y's. Very good. Shieldsman, good job. Come on now. So what do I multiply by to eliminate the y? Yay, good job. All right, I feel better. So multiply that by -2. Now, again, I want everybody to stop for a second and hear me. Just, you with me now? All right. So listen to me. You can finish this on your own. Do you agree? Right? You got calculators. I don't care. All right. I'd rather get more of the word problems done. Is everybody with me? So let's go ahead and move on. Go back. Make yourself a note. Go back and finish number 4. All right. Here we go. Okay. Number 5. Thomas, what can I do on number 5? Loud and proud. Come on. I can't hear you. Yes. Yay. Good job, Thomas. Thank you. Multiply the top by 2. Good job. All right. So it becomes what? I didn't hear you. Good job. Now when you add it, Thomas, what do you get? Uh-huh. Yep. And so what happens when I add the x's? So, wow. Do I have to solve for y? Or can I look at the multiple choice and tell me the answer? Thank you. Because the only one with x equals 2 is b. Right? Everybody good on that? If you solve for y, is that okay? Yeah, but it's not necessary. Jack, you with me? All right. Feeling pretty good about that. Good job, Thomas. Okay, now I'm solving for what this time, though, guys? Yeah, I'm solving for x minus y. All right. Now we're going to practice typing this one in on the calculator, guys. We're practice typing this under the calculator. So I want y1. Y1. Somebody. No, I want someone else. Tell me y1.
This is -14
Good. You can do y2, Carter.
Okay. So it's -6 minus 3 divided by 8.
Everybody type that in under y1 and y2. And then calculate the point of intersection. Okay. Let's go. Chop, chop. Good review problem. somebody tell me what x was? Was x 2? Anybody else get 2 for x? Jack, I want you working. Sitting there daydreaming. Get your calculator in your hand, type it in. You guys are acting crazy. Come on. What is the x value? 2, is that correct? And what's the y value? So what's my answer? 2 minus 6, which is? Here we go. Everybody okay with that? Everybody all right? If you forgot how to use your calculator, come on, speak up. No, now come on, it's not going to be wrong, right? So you got to find your mistake. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. Find your mistake. Did you have the parentheses in? Don't forget, sometimes you can make a mistake with negatives and minus. Did you type it in exactly like that? And what did you get for point of intersection? What? Alright. No, that's usually it's not my fault, I can tell you that. And don't blame the stupid calculator either. Type things in correctly.
Why is this so modern? I don't get it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Stop, that's superior.
What? It's too superior.
Let's go. Come on, type it in correctly. Come on, you can't be mad at yourself because you can't type it. How are you going to get a job? You can't even type in a button on the calculator. You're not even able to work at McDonald's. What is the problem? What is the problem with you?
I do parentheses first. Minus y, negative is negative. Graph. Second.
Hold on a minute.
Second. Count. 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got it now.
You check
Go to McDonald's.
Yeah, you can work at McDonald's. All right.
I want to hear 14. Oh, I applied, but
I can't.
Negative 14 minus 2x divided by negative 3.
Yeah, but I was like, hey, the big action. See a bagger? See a bagger?
I have that photo on the wall by those girls on politics.
You forgot the division sign.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
Come on! It took you a while to figure
No,
that out.
I'm trying to. What am I doing? All right, here we go. Now, I'm in, take a look, please. Number 7. All right, please put a star by number 7. All right, this one's super, super important. They put this on a lot of standardized tests now. It says, in the system of equations above, A and B are constants. If the system has infinitely many solutions, if it has infinitely many solutions, what does that mean about the lines?
Parallel. No, they're the same line.
Same line. I want everybody to put this down above. If there are infinitely many solutions, that means it is the exact same line. The same line. Everybody needs to write that down. Super, super important. It's the same exact line. All right? Because we're practicing. All right? Now, because it's the same line, what's true about the slopes? They are going to be equal. The slopes are going to be equal. Does everybody agree? All right, if the slopes are equal, I want everybody to tell me what the slope, we need to work the slope of that line right there. All right, so here we go. So 2x plus 8y equals 60. So move the x over. 8y equals negative 2x plus 60. Now I can do what to both sides? Divide by 8. Divide by 8. Divide by 8. So now I have y is equal to negative 1/4 x plus 15 over 2. But the 15 over 2 is not all that important. That's 15 over 2. Is everybody good on that? Now, I want to know what the slope of the line is. Somebody tell me what the slope of this line is.
4.
What's the slope of this line that I'm highlighting? Negative 1/4. So the slope is negative 1/4. So what is the slope of this line going to be? It's going to be negative 1/4. But now I want to put that slope in terms of a and b. So I'm going to write that over here now. So I'm going to write ax plus by equals 12. Now I have to solve for y. When I'm solving for y, that means I have to move the ax over. So I want by is equal to negative ax plus 12. Negative ax plus 12. Now again, I'm agreeing that's kind of hard, so you got to think about it. Slopes have to be equal. So now I have to divide both sides by what? B. So y is equal to negative a over bx plus 12 over b. So somebody tell me what the slope of this line is. Well, that's an a, sorry. Say it again. Negative. Yes, the slope of this line is negative a over b. And what's true about those two slopes? They are the same. So negative a over b has to equal what? Negative 1/4. So what does a over b have to be? No, not negative. 1/4. That is exactly correct. So a over b has to equal 1/4. Now how do I know it has to equal 1/4? Because this negative a over b is not negative, it's got to be what? Positive. So I get rid of the negatives, and it just tells me that a over b is 1/4. Now listen, guys, I'm telling you, that's a hard one. All right, that's a hard one. If you understand that, then you're in outstanding shape. What? 12 over b. 12 over b. All right. Now, everybody look quickly at 8. All right, everybody look at number 8. All right. Now, there's no work involved. It's just match up the word problem with the inequality. Let's go. Give you 30 seconds. Read carefully. And I'd like you to do it by process of elimination. As soon as you know something's not true, cross it out. As soon as you know something's not true, cross it out. Let's go. Give it a shot. Come on, come on, come on. Something to show you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like sometimes like it just goes back.
Okay. Each one.
No, like what is that like? No, it does not have a word. Oh, but okay.
All right, so let's look here real quick. Now, it says that a worker uses a forklift to move boxes that weigh 40 pounds or 65 pounds. X be the number of 40 pounds and y is the 65 pounds. So let's just make sure I'm looking at this carefully. X is 40. So look, 40x, 65y. Does that look right? Let's look at the next. Is B possible? Does everybody agree B is kind of dumb, right? So you should have been able to cross out B. 40x and 65y, does that look good? 40x and 65y, that looks good too, right?
Yeah.
Now, what does the 40x and the 65 represent, though?
Pounds.
Pounds, right? So the total pounds have to be more than 2,400 or less than 2,400. Now, a lot of people, the forklift can carry up to 2,400 pounds. So that means it can't go over 2,400, right? So the pounds have to be less than 2,400. So is it possible that the answer is C? No, because the 40 and the 65 go with pounds. So C is out. Is D a possibility? 40 pounds, 65 pounds, less than 2,400 pounds. Those two equations are exactly what? The same. So is it A or is it D now looking at the second equation? A, because it says you can only have what? A certain amount of boxes. So that's why the correct answer was A. If you got A, kind of pat yourself on the back. That's a good job if you understood that. All right, seriously. All right, very good. All right, let's take a look now at number 9. All right, come on, I need you to pay attention on number 9. Number 9 is kind of a tricky one because it's got another constant. In the system of equations above, k is constant, and x and y are variables. For what value of k will the system have no solution? If they have no solution, what does that tell me about the lines? They are parallel. So I want everybody to put parallel. And if they are parallel, what's true about the slopes again? They are equal slopes. That is exactly correct. Slopes are equal again. Slopes are equal. So I need someone to tell me what the what the slope of that line is. All right, everybody to figure out what the slope of the bottom line is. M equals. No, definitely not 4 over 1. What is the slope of that second equation? Come on. What's the slope of the second equation? Good job.
4, and on the bottom is -5.
I think it's just 4 over 5, but that's good. All right, the reason why, you see what you forgot to do, right?
Yeah.
You forgot to divide. All right, so in this case, remember, let's talk about it real quick. All right, I'm just going to bring this down here for a quick second. All right, so you can see. I'm trying to find the slope, so we have to isolate. Now remember what I told you, it's easier if I just move this because now it becomes positive. So 4x is equal to 5y plus 7. Do I really care about the 7 at all? No, so I have to divide by what? Dividing by what? No, I don't think so. Dividing by 5. Divide by 5. So the slope is what? The slope is 4/5. You agree with that? So that means the slope of this line up here has to be what? Has to be 4/5. What's the matter? Well, you can. And then you'd be negative 4x, and you divide by negative 5. So negative 4 over negative 5 is still 4 over 5. You agree with that? All right. So now let's bring kx minus 3y. Come on. Kx minus 3y equals 4. I need to figure out what the slope is. So now this time I'm going to move the y over. So I get kx equals 3y plus 4. Do I really care about the 4? Yes, bless you. Does anybody care about the 4? I need to divide both sides by what now? No. I'm isolating the y. Divide by what? 3. Divided it through by 3. So the slope here The slope of that line is, tell me. Good. K over 3. The number in front of the x is k over 3. Anybody have any questions with that? And what's true about the slopes? They're equal. So I have to say k over 3 equals 4 over what? 5. K over 3 equals 4/5. Now cross multiply here. What do I get when I cross multiply? 5k equals 12. So k equals what?
12
Yes, 12 over 5. Hey, how about that? A is correct.
What?
All right, A is correct. That was hard. I want you to review that tonight. Cross out 10. I don't care about number 10. All right, what time's the bell ring?
45.
How much time do we have?
4 and 5.
All right, so tonight I want you to try. I want everybody to try number 11. I want everybody to try 12. Definitely 13. Definitely 14. You can do all these. Definitely 15. Now on 15, listen to me. The quickest way is just to substitute the what? Substitute the answers in to see which one works. Make yourself a note on that. Substitute the answer in. I think you can do 16 also. Okay. That's good. All right. 15, 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, and then go back and finish the one I told you to. The one that had, yeah, number 4. Number 4. All right, try all those guys, please. Pretty good job. Don't make a mistake and not try. All right, I don't care if you can't do them. Just try them.